we're going to get right into the mix of this whole thing. That's called eating. Yeah. Emotional eating. And apparently, emotions are involved in a lot of things. The major league in eating. So we're going to deal with this problem. We're going to get right in its face and help people combat this problem. Yeah, emotional eating. So before we get into that, though, we're going to talk about the immediate health benefits of losing some weight and why getting control of your emotions to control your appetite, your desire for food, could be causing a lot of issues when it comes to your health because of what it does to you. Weight gain. It says here, this is some University Hospitals, the science of health, the immediate health benefits of losing weight. More than 70% of adults in the U.S. are overweight. And most people are aware that carrying those extra pounds is detrimental to your overall health and wellness. But eating healthier and finding time to exercise can be tricky. So the weight gain often adds up over the months and years. The good news, it doesn't take much to experience the health benefits of losing weight. Even losing a modest amount, just 5 to 10% of your total body weight, can result in almost immediate health benefits and reduce your risk for a wide variety of health conditions and diseases. In fact, almost every aspect of your health improves when you lose weight. Cardiovascular disease and stroke. Excessive weight is a key risk factor for coronary artery disease and stroke. Every pound of fat, adipose tissue, in your body, listen to this part, contains hundreds of feet of blood vessels that require oxygen and nutrients. So the more fat you carry, the harder your heart has to work to pump blood to all the blood vessels in the body. This can lead to elevated blood pressure, which affects over 100 and some million Americans today. Excess weight is also associated with clogged or narrowed arteries due to a buildup of plaque made up of low-density lipoprotein, cholesterol, and other fatty substances. Narrowed arteries combined with hypertension greatly increase the risk for heart attack, heart failure, and stroke. It's tied to cancer. Although the exact link between excess weight and cancer is not known, many experts believe that fat accumulation around the vital organs can cause inflammation and contribute to the development of certain cancers: breast cancer, kidney, liver, and pancreas. Type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes, excess body fat causes inflammation and interferes with the function of the insulin, a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar. Type 2 diabetes is a chronic disease in which insulin function is affected to the extent that blood sugar levels are consistently elevated. Over time, this can lead to serious damage to the heart, blood vessels, eyes, kidneys, and nerves, and the brain. Even conservative weight loss can improve insulin sensitivity and function and reverse type 2 diabetes. Gallbladder disease, joint pain, sleep apnea. Yes, all these are tied to excessive weight. And you see the immediate benefits of losing just a little bit. 5 to 10% of your weight. So if you're 200 pounds, 10% is 20 pounds. 5% is 10. That's not much. But getting control of your emotions is a key factor in doing this. This is from Cleveland Clinic. They have a really good reputation, you know. They really do. What is emotional eating? There's a connection between what we eat and how we feel. Now, my PhD is in nutritional counseling, so you're aware of that. All right. I took that field of study, so that I can deal with doctors to help their patients deal with emotional issues when it comes to food. In a perfect world, you decide to have a snack or dinner in response to hunger pains rumbling from your stomach. However, reality is far different. How many times have you absent-mindedly noshed on too many chips during a stressful football game or reached for an extra piece of chocolate because you're feeling sad or bored? Ladies and some guys, listen to this real close. This is you. While an occasional overindulgence is perfectly okay, both of these scenarios can be an example of emotional eating. First off, emotional eating is a very normal coping mechanism in response to strong feelings. The technical definition of emotional eating is eating to escape, numb, change, or amplify your feelings, says psychologist Susan Elmbers, PhD, psychiatrist. As you might expect, emotional eating is also incredibly common. Now, listen to this, ladies. Research shows that about 75% of all our eating is emotionally driven. We eat not because we're hungry, but because we're bored, stressed, or anxious. There's a biological connection between emotional eating and stress, namely that your body starts producing a hormone called cortisol. When you start feeling alarmed or upset, ladies and gentlemen, cortisol makes us crave sugary, salty, fatty foods. Back in ancient times, during times of stress, you needed all the calories you could get because you were involved in fight or flight situations. When you're feeling stressed, you're dealing with your ancient biology telling you, go get some food. Society and culture also portrays food as something ideal if you need a mood boost or pick me up. If you look at commercials or ads, this is true. They often encourage people to turn to food as something that is soothing. Food is also something that's available 24/7. We can reach for anything, any time of the day. So when you're feeling stressed, it's very easy to make a beeline for food. That's you. Look at yourself in the mirror right now. What do you see? You. I've been doing this a long, long time, and I can tell you, in all my experience, this lady's right. This doctor is right. The psychologist. Overconsumption of food and food in general is driven by emotions. Think about this now. From the time you're a child, you have food around everything. You have food around birth. You have food around death. You have food around marriages. You have food around anniversaries and celebrations. You have food around holidays like this time of year. Food is everywhere in celebration. We use it for our tool, our drug of preference. And it's creating a lot of issues with you personally. Look at yourself in the mirror. Look down, see your belly. The average female in this country today has a waist that's over 39 inches. I'm not making this up. This is from the CDC. Males are over 40. That belly is caused from stress. Because when we have stress, we crave carbohydrates. That quick energy food to make us go, 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 go. Fight or flight. But we're not fighting or flighting. At least we shouldn't be. That's carb fat. And that's causing health issues. Every health issue in this country, most of the time, is tied to diet or lack of. And lack of exercise or the wrong kind. And this time of year, our lifestyle, our healthy habits are put on the back burner. Why? Every day's a day. 24 hours in a day. 12 hours of daylight time when you're awake. And most time people are not even, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. You've got to eat. Why not pick the right things? No one's telling you not to celebrate. It's just celebrate when you're supposed to celebrate, not every day. Again, food is a drug.